Lost lambs, hold hands, find a man, not a man, understand he's the daddy son of Sam, man, hey, they found the Lord of Pain. Dark words overheard, nipple twist, rug burn, demon bird, doom heard, me and Stevie Gutenberg, liar, in the lake of fire. Satan, can you hear us? We are on our way. I'd just like to give our praise today. That's the acolyte way.
Hello. We can't hear anything. I mean, obviously we can hear us, but we can't. Can you hear us? You can hear. Can you hear us? You can hear us, right?
Okay. Well, that's something.
We're going to play a Spotify song because we need to be able to hear. So let's go to this week's Spotify playlist that's been made for me. Here we go. We start with this. This is a great song. You can hear that?
I hear that.
You can hear that? This is a great song. But why would you write a song that was such a rip-off of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Because that's what it is, isn't it? You never thought of this? Judy in disguise with... Oh, it's gone. Judy in the Sky with glasses. Judy in disguise with glasses. Lucy in the Sky with diamonds.
Outrageous.
Why would you... Why... That's like me writing a song. So Judy in Disguise with Diamonds. That's like me writing a song called Beirut. Go on, you do one.
What about tomorrow instead of yesterday?
Okay. How about Gay Gipper? Oh, did you see?
Gay Gipper.
Did you see George Takei's tweet? So one of Trump's. Let's find the thing. Name Trump's son, not the Baron.
Donald Jr.
No. Is it Eric?
Yes.
Eric Trump. Right. So he said that the LGBTQIA+ community stand behind Donald Trump, and he is and he said Eric Trump says here we go. Eric Trump, the LGBTQ community, they are incredible, and you should see how they come out in full force for my father every single day.
They come out for his father.
I'm part of that community, and we love the man. Right.
Oh.
Sorry?
Okay.
Now, let me give you George Takei's response to that, Mr. Sulu himself. Eric Trump saying he's part of the LGBT community is like me saying I'm part of the fantasy football community. I might think I know what a tight end and a wide receiver are, but I will be sorely mistaken. That's something.
Wow, okay.
That's something. But how could you get away with writing a song that was such a rip-off of Lucy in the Sky with the diamonds? That's right. With diamonds.
Wow.
Isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? Let's find out a little bit about John Fred and his Playboy band who did this, about the state of him. John Fred, blue-eyed soul singer. During the early 60s, not to the end of 67, that song success finally came with the international hit Judy in Disguise with Diamonds. An amusing satire on the Beatles' Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Satire or rip-off? Satire or rip-off? You decide. What the hell is Gregorian doing up there? This is not Gregorian time.
It's not even nearly Gregorian time.
By the way, we'll do our sponsors in a bit. It's a short show tonight. We're going to do the 34sp.com. Their competition ends, I think Wednesday's the last day. Tomorrow's the last day. We're going to end. We can enter the competition on here because the prizes are like Muchos prizes, and you can enter any of the old ones. So we're going to enter.
Have they got a laptop? Because mine keeps breaking.
Yeah, it's about £4,000 worth of prizes they got this week. We're going to enter it.
Let's do it.
Muchos grandos. Muchos grandos. Okay. Well, let's find another song for John Fred and his Playboy band, because here's a song called Hey Hey Bunny that's had 3,300 listens.
Is that a Mickey take of Hey Hey Monkeys?
Could be. It's rubbish. You've heard the Monkeys theme in Italian, haven't you guys? This is something very special. This is something very special.
E la gente ci guarda ed amico un po' ci chiamano I monkeys.
So here's the thing. I took drugs. After 2.5 years clean, I took drugs. This is awful. It isn't awful, but I feel awful. And I'm sniffing because I've now got a runny nose because, I took drugs. So let's get this out of the way. So last weekend, not the weekend just gone, last weekend I took some drugs. Okay, and it wasn't my drug of choice. And it didn't really do a lot. It gave me a terrible headache, got me a little bit buzzy and made me puke. So I thought, well, that doesn't count. After 2.5 years being clean, after my previous relapse, where before that I'd been 13 years clean. And I thought, well, that doesn't count. So what I don't need to do is I don't need to tell my friends, and I don't need to tell my sponsor, and I don't need to tell anybody in NA because it doesn't count. It doesn't count. It's a one-off, doesn't count. You got this. That's what I thought I was telling myself, but that wasn't me. That was the addiction telling me that. So everything was fine. And then Saturday I did the Lost Revisited thing. Thank you so much, everybody who came along to that. That was awesome. And then after that, it was like, I'm going to go and buy some cocaine. And part of me went, no. Just go buy some cocaine once, and it will be okay. And it wasn't okay. It was horrendous. It was okay. The first 30, 60 minutes was awesome because cocaine did what cocaine is supposed to do. It made me feel powerful. It made me feel very, very sexy. It made me feel strong and confident and like, yeah. But then, 12, 13, 14 hours later, when I'm still sat at the computer looking at pornography and I'm barely able to speak or move, that's what cocaine does to me. It's a very, very expensive wank, is what it is, and it was awful and it was horrendous, and I am ashamed, but I need to turn that shame into humility, and It was horrendous, it was horrendous, and I'm really sorry because I'm really sorry.
You have to be sorry to me.
I do have to be sorry to you because you're my best mate, and I lied to you, and I lied to you, so I'm really sorry.
It's a shitty disease, isn't it?
It's fucking horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. And so this weekend has been horrendous, and I know I'm going to sniff a lot. There you go. But this is day 3 of not doing cocaine, and the first few days are easy because, god damn it, man, I don't want to be back where I was sat here. I've already warned Katherine. This is where I was. I said, I've cleaned it all up, but there is a chance you might see some little white flecks around. There was when I lifted up the towel that was there. It was a little white fleck and blah, blah, blah. So, and I'm making light of it, but I cannot tell you how horrendous it was. And I'm doing what I need to do. And I did, what day are we today? Tuesday. So Sunday I just kind of slept. I tried to sleep. I couldn't sleep. And I tried to sleep, and I got a little bit of sleeping, but not a lot. And then Monday, I told Katherine on Sunday, I told my sponsor on Sunday. Monday I did 3.5, 4 meetings, because you can do meetings all around the world. So I did 3.5, 4 meetings. Today I've done 3 meetings, and I've been to 2 of my home groups, which is meetings you go to, and I've kind of said everything in there, which is just horrendous, despite Despite that all you get is covered with love and stuff like that, but it's still horrendous to go in front of people and say, actually, that meeting last week, well, I'd used a few days before and I've used since then. And that's the cats. So here's the thing. My sponsor's given me some work to do and some stuff to look at, and I'm going to do at least 3 meetings tomorrow. I found a great 24-hour, 7 days a week meeting that's on all the time. You just dip into it, which is amazing. And the first few days are easy, but what will happen is that very, very soon my head will go, see, it was fine, physically fine, and you've not craved it, and so you're okay. So why don't you go and buy some more cocaine? That's what it says. Goes that. Why don't you go and buy some more cocaine? I think, it was all right. And it will remember the first 45 minutes where I felt great, and it will forget the last 13 hours where I'm sat knocking one out to pornography. 13 hours. It will forget that. And so I have to keep reminding myself of that. I'm really sorry to you, because, I know a lot of you, we talk about sobriety and stuff like that. I'm sorry because I was lying last week, because I'd used, so I was not being honest. I was asking for help in a really oblique way, in the same way that John Lennon asks. Well, no, actually, when John Lennon asks for help, actually, if you listen to it, Jesus, he really means it. But I was saying last week, if I didn't have this, there's a strong chance I might relapse. And that was me trying to say, help, please. Somebody spot what I'm saying and get in touch. So it's going to come and bite me on the arse soon. And that's when I kind of have to knuckle down. And when I have to be honest, I can already feel it in my stomach saying, why the fuck are you telling them all this? This is our secret. My disease lives in the shadows of secrecy. And physically I feel, not great. But that's okay. That'll go. I'm not sleeping. That'll go. And I feel shit. How are you? If you want to say that on here, you don't have to say that on here if you don't want to. It's not.
I'm hopeful that the fact that you've kind of grashed yourself up so early is a good sign. I know how powerful it is. Don't blame you at all. I know it's nothing anyone else has done. And it just shows the power of this stuff in that, you think you're all right. You can't let your guard down ever. And, I'm glad that you're addressing it. And I know I can't help really, but I'll be with you.
Yeah, thank you.
But most of all, I don't see this as a failure or anything like that. It's just, it's a disease, isn't it? Addiction. And sometimes you will, sometimes this will happen. If you don't take your medicine, and by taking your medicine, I mean, keep on your guard and do the meetings and, talk to your sponsor and all that stuff. So
that's a bit of dirt there. It is, because I had to wipe this down. I had to wipe this
Here's the thing, I'm not looking around for it all the time.
I am. I had to wipe the mat down. I had to wipe the keyboard down. I've changed my telephone number. So I've deleted numbers. I've changed my telephone number, and I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry too.
It was fucking horrible.
I know, I bet it was. I'm glad you told me, though. Thank you for telling me. You've got this. I've got you.
The reason somebody just said, I was thinking how well you looked, that's because I went and got a haircut and a face mask and a beard trim today, because I didn't want you to see, I looked terrible. And I knew, so I had to go and do something to do that. I've changed my phone number. Here's the things. I've been going slowly mad.
Yeah.
Since, part of me thinks you can maybe take it back to the car crash, but I'm not going to. Certainly since the pandemic hit, and certainly since it hit Italy. I've been going slowly mad with panic and fear since then.
Yeah.
And then the lockdown. And since being at home, I've been going insane a little bit more every single day, and then losing the job, and then seeing, you know, good people like Mark Dolan selling their souls for money, you know, and pricks like whoever, you know, doing my fucking job. And I've been going mad, you know, and writing to BBC Oxford and not getting a reply and all of this stuff. And I've been going mad. So this has been building up. A relapse doesn't happen. It doesn't happen on the day. It happens 3 months, 6 months before, you know. And I should have been more honest about how I was feeling. And I didn't. I couldn't.
Do you know what I also think hasn't helped? And a lot of us are clinging on to, you know.
It's Gatford.
What doesn't help is the fact that things seem to be turning again. And we thought we'd made it. We thought we'd got through that 6 months. And the uncertainty is awful. But I thank you for being honest.
I'm waiting for Dave to do his catchphrase.
He did it and he got slammed for it.
I told Dave, you've got to do your catchphrase. When he was texting me to see how I was, I said, mate, I'm so disappointed after we'd had the heartfelt. He's having a tough time as well and all of that. After we had the heartfelt, I said, Dave, I'm so disappointed you didn't use your catchphrase on me, which is... So Iain took some drugs and I said, you've got to do it in the chat. He said, no, everyone will hate me. I said, no, everyone will get it.
No, they didn't.
It was horrendous, and I don't need to go into details or anything. Where it takes me, this is horrible. Can I say a horrible thing?
Yeah.
I spent quite a lot of time Sunday. I'm going to say something really horrible.
Okay.
I spent quite a lot of time Sunday wondering where I was going to put the rub. That was like a real thing in my head. I'm so sorry, love.
I'm really sorry.
It's horrible.
Should have called me. I'd have come over. I know you didn't want me to. No,
well, here's another thing. I was getting auditory hallucinations. I'd forgotten that. I heard your car pull up on the drive 600 times every hour. I heard it. 600 times an hour I heard your car pull up on the drive and you opened the front door.
I couldn't have. I'd lost my key.
Now she tells me. Now she tells me.
Come on.
So anyway, what I'm saying is that someone, I've not seen the stats and I tried to find it. Someone did tweet me and then I think Richard Gregorian mentioned it was on Sky News, but I haven't seen it. That like relapses are up 30% during lockdown. I don't know that. I Googled it and I couldn't find it. I saw there was an American actor who I quite like has relapsed after 16 years. And
I was talking to a friend of mine who works with young women who are kind of, struggling.
Yeah.
And she said all of them, especially this last couple of weeks, all of them are saying that they're kind of losing hope. Shit, losing hope.
Yeah. So I can well believe that the relapses are up. On the plus side, said Pete, this has done wonders for your numbers. True. And I didn't want to put it in the title that that's what we were going to do because I didn't know how much detail I was going to go into. But we could have got more numbers off this. We need to do this again tomorrow.
Yeah, the thing is, we're not doing it for effect, are we?
We need to do it again tomorrow. I want to rip up a picture of Mark Dolan.
No ripping. Apart from the piss on this stream.
You let rip a few times on the radio.
Outrageous. That was not me.
So here's the thing, right? That very quickly, there is an alternative. I've used twice in the last week, and and the second one was it was a proper old-fashioned blowout, the kind I naively and arrogantly thought I'd got past. I haven't. All right, shit. Okay, it's what do they ever say? Don't they, when you're in meetings? While I'm sat in an NA meeting. My disease is out in the car park doing push-ups, and that's how it works, and that's how it works. And I need to up my game significantly. Here's the things, right? I I can't look at porn. I don't think porn is. I think porn at the moment, certainly looking at porn on my own, maybe as part of a relationship at some point in the future. But right now, porn is out because that triggers stuff. I need to stop fucking sitting here. I sit here all day, editing the bits and doing all the bits and going on Twitter and all of this. And when I could be outside, last couple of days I've been sat in the garden listening to podcasts and getting a little fire going. I can't be sat here the whole time. And there's a few other things that I need to be careful of. If you have...
Chugga chugga woo woo.
Can we block chat? Can we ban chugga chugga
You're
woo woo,
a dick.
please? Can we ban, please? Thank you, David. What was I going to say?
You need to get outside.
Need to get outside. Oh yeah, there is an alternative. Can we get I'm going to get the phone number for NA. No, I'm not. I'm going to give you the website for NA. Phone numbers, but the phone number is great because I think it's na.org. Is it? It might be. So yeah, there we go. na.org. Right. What I have found, the great thing I have found is there are meetings all the time. If you type in, if it's drugs specifically, if you type in NA virtual meetings, it gives you a list of all the meetings around the world and what languages they're in, and it gives you your time, UK time. So I've just been I've been sat in the garden, finished one meeting, and it was 4 o'clock. I went, right, where's that? I was a meeting in Florida. I did a meeting in Birmingham in the morning. Then I did another. Then I did this 24/7 AA meeting, which is just on all the time. You can just drop in there. And then at 4 o'clock, I went to Florida where they were having a breakfast meeting. I met some wonderful people. And then it's on all the time. It's on all the time. And that is one of the resources I am using at the moment. Is that my sponsor? I meditated.
If anyone's in my position, something I found really handy is something. Have you heard the 3 C's?
Go on.
You didn't cause it, you can't control it, and you can't cure it. You've got to hand it over. You've got to hand it over. And the other thing is you've got to make sure you've got someone to talk to, make sure you're okay, because you can't be there for someone else. You can't go under. Someone
just suggested, Jojo says, Al-Anon is great for family and friends of people who are addicted or alcoholics or whatever. And that is great. I don't want cocaine now, but I'm going to want some cocaine soon. Now it's easy. And I'm thinking, what's all the fuss about? But I'm going to want some cocaine soon.
So we need a plan.
The first time I'm going to be vulnerable is Sunday evening because I will have taken the boys back. Now, it's, the first time I'm going to be vulnerable is Sunday evening.
Right.
So I need you to strap me to the mast of the ship as we sail past the rocks.
And do not unstrap you, no matter how much you beg and plead. Well, here's what...
Who was that? Who was listening to the Sirens?
Ulysses.
Was it Ulysses, was it?
Yeah, it was in the cartoon I saw. Well, what about WhatsApp location? I know it's not infallible, but it's something.
You got it.
It's really good.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
But we'll handle it. The worst time...
David's suggestion is good. Get yourself to a Toby Carvery, lad. David, that's not a bad suggestion.
The worst time is when you think you've got it sorted.
Exactly. And I'm laughing about it. And because what else am I going to do? What else am I going to do? But it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's horrible. But we can laugh about it. Take bank cards. I'd find a way around that. The bank card thing is nothing.
Also, I can't be the cocaine police. I can't.
That's some police
I already,
force.
I already.
You, who did it?
In
It was you, me.
In the past, I've fallen into the trap of becoming hypervigilant and being panicked all the time. Can't live like that, and it won't stop it. I can't stop it. I can just encourage honesty. That's all I can do.
And it's not your responsibility. It's down to me. It's down to me. It's down to me. The taking the keys, taking the cards, it don't work. Taking the phone, that don't work.
Although the Amazon password worked.
eBay.
Oh.
eBay,
yeah.
Read the Amazon. But that's
That's
different.
a fringy thing.
But I found a way around that because I bought stuff on Facebook Marketplace. So I found a way around it. So I'm looking because I bought stuff on
Shut
Facebook
up, you idiots!
I've got a place to do some of this.
Anyway, what I'm saying is it's not my job to patrol it, and I can't go back again. I can't control it, can't cure it, and I didn't cause it. If I give in to any of those, I'll go nuts myself.
Mulligan says, I hope Pharrell will still be able to get in touch with the new number. I've not given it to him. That guy's a prick. Pharrell's a prick. You can't get Coke on Amazon, but, you know, you don't have to look too hard. I'm not going to say. But you don't have to look hard. You can get it in places that you would be surprised that you can get it. You know, it's out there. Let us do this.
Okay, hang on. Mar Joda, be careful not to violate terms of service. There is no way we're violating the terms
Which
of service.
terms of service, Marjoda, we haven't?
Are we glorifying it in some way? Does this
I
look
think
fun?
Marjoda, I think there's a delay, and I suspect Marjoda might be worried that I was about to say where you could buy cocaine from, which of course I would not do.
No.
I would not do.
This isn't our first rodeo, unfortunately.
Oh, did we just have is Skype open? Did you just hear the Skype sound? Will Guyot's here. Hello, Will. Will sending me Christmas hearts. Are you watching, Will? Now, thank you, Will. Now, here's something exciting. Let's call this guy. I just want to make a phone call. Hang on a second.
Hello, Iain.
Huw, were you just on Skype with us?
I did try ringing, yeah.
Okay. Now, I received your email, and
good,
I have not told Katherine about your email, and I've certainly not told the boys and girls who are watching us tonight about your email. Would you like to tell us about your email as I get it up? The email, that is.
Yeah, certainly will. I have found a real UFO spaceship for my movie.
Okay. Oh, I hadn't read the full thing. I read it as exciting news. I have real UFO film. I'm so sorry. Let me read it with a slightly clearer head. Exciting news. I have a real UFO film location. It's not the same at all.
A real UFO film location, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, look at that.
Yeah. Share it, my friend.
I'm going to share it, buddy.
Professional broadcaster.
Katherine Boelski.
When you say...
I discovered this yesterday on This Morning. It's going to be on This Morning next week.
Oh, so it was on the telly?
Yeah, well, I saw a little clip of it, and it showed this. It started off in the 50s. This company called Futuro made a UFO spaceship which people buy and live in. And this campsite, which amazingly enough is only down the road from me, theoretically speaking, that's it. That's the UFO spaceship. I've been given permission to film that UFO spaceship for my movie. It's on a campsite. And basically, all the guy said is, I just booked for 2 nights. I'm going to sleep in it. I'm going to be doing live broadcasting from it.
I love it.
It's going to be booked on my birthday.
I love it. This is wicked.
Yeah.
Washing up.
they haven't found a better solution for washing up yet in space.
I don't quite see how it comes.
There's actually is a sink inside the UFO spaceship.
There would have to be, wouldn't there?
You think they'd laser it?
Another thing as well, if you notice, I think that there's no toilet inside the spaceship.
Well,
Because
aliens.
no one can
don't
shit in space.
No one can shit in space. I don't know how to get out of this page of pictures now. I don't want to be in here anymore. So if I...
That's the toilet little unit. I think.
So here's what it includes. Seating or outside. Hexagonal...
Yeah.
Oh, you can't... So why can't we see...
Oh, it's fine. I don't want to...
Oh, it's just because I was doing this for
do you know what
Lost.
comes with this UFO spaceship that you can hire and book?
A free anal probe.
Well, I mean...
Kettle, here's what we've got here.
Maybe not free, maybe it's
Seating
extra.
area outside. Hexagonal cooking pod. Communal shower block. Communal barbecue. Induction hob. Futuristic. Cutlery,
you can
crockery,
even hire
utensils.
a full-size aeroplane to stay in, to sleep in this campsite.
Cold water sink. Kettle, toaster, fridge, and parking. All right, let me see. Supposing I wanted to book it for Friday the 25th. Oh, that contains unavailable days. All right, so let's go to... Okay, available.
I'm having a little bit of trouble booking it, but I was talking to the guy yesterday, and, I think something's a bit wrong with the booking system. But basically, right, do you know what you get when you book this UFO spacecraft?
Go on,
you
mate.
actually get a television, and you can play Space Invaders on the TV.
Gosh. There's the Pac-Man geodesic dome. There's the aeroplane.
There is somewhere you can sleep that's called Tenty Balboa.
Well, Huw, it sounds like you have found the dream.
I have Ian, my friend. Professional broadcaster Ian.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed, Huw. I appreciate that. That was...
I mean, basically, it's a squash caravan.
Yes.
On stilts.
Yes.
With no toilet.
Yes. So, here's Foggy. Foggy's left a message.
Hello. If you fancy another go at GeoGuessr, give me a call back. If not...
No. Not now. Maybe later.
Did we have one go at GeoGuessr?
Did we play GeoGuessr?
Don't worry. Thank you.
Oh, he's so polite, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, maybe later, Foggy. Maybe later. We thought to... Oh, by the way, I don't know what I was going to say. We thought tonight we would do an EastEnders musical special. This is... The one good thing to come out of me being high was this idea, right? So... we thought we would do an EastEnders musical special, and we would look at all of...
Yo!
Jesus,
you've
where?
blown my eardrums out.
What is that?
Can't hear you.
Well, we can't hear you now because we're deaf. Hello? What an absolute idiot.
Is my microphone still really loud?
I don't know, it isn't.
Oh.
It isn't.
Is it me shouting when people are shouting in my ears?
I don't want to answer Gatford's call again. Let's try
Don't
it.
then.
What do you want? Can you hear us? Goodbye.
Too slow, man. Too slow.
Let's try Dave. You messed up my moustache there, look. There.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Hello, Mr. David.
I thought your comments are really insensitive in the chat, actually, Dave.
Yeah, I know. Someone egged me into it. I can't remember what his name was.
Some junkie.
How
you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah.
You've had a tough time of it without, going, you've not really gone into any details with me, so I can't, but I know you've had a tough week as well.
No, I had to ring Samaritans on Saturday night. Just it all got a bit much. I think the similar reasons you were talking about, that you think 6 months has gone by and it ain't got any better. I think a lot of people hit a wall these last couple of weeks and I did feel at the weekend, sod it, why don't we all go out, why don't we go herd immunity, let's lose a few people, it's what everyone, it's what the 90s pop stars think, let's just...
I'm organising a Right Said Fred vinyl burning session in
Bring
Kentucky
down your Right Said Fred.
and Birmingham, Alabama at the weekend. Please bring them
Did you
down.
hear what the Right Said Right Said Fred have said? Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah, that's odd. It's the oddest people, isn't it? It's It's suddenly you go, oh man, and you're always next to their, their Twitter thing is, to call our agent for bookings. Yeah.
How are you feeling now?
Yeah, better. I mean, it was just that thing. It all built up, and then I just had to talk to someone. And I've got so many people who I thought I could talk to them, but they got a lot of stuff going on as well. They got people who are ill, or the people who've died, or whatever. So you just go, shall I? I don't want to. So it's just offloading all that stuff onto someone who's just a sounding board, so you get it all out. And then
it's the neutrality. The neutrality of it is quite empowering. I was going to call them on Sunday, but I couldn't speak very well, so I didn't. And by Monday, that real feeling had passed for me. But the neutrality of it is incredible. It's amazing, isn't it, how many people are having a tough time again without breaking any confidences. I messaged a friend. That's all I'm going to say. I messaged a friend saying, I'm really struggling with work and I've had a relapse and blah 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 blah. And that friend, who I assumed, of course, everything was all right, has hardly got out of bed for the month of September and washed because stuff isn't going very well for them. And I'm being deliberately as vague as possible. Stuff isn't going very well for them, and I arrogantly, naively, mistakenly, whatever, hadn't even considered that might be a possibility for them.
Well, you never, I say, fake it and make it. You do that in real life. You don't do it just for, show. I mean, I perfectly believe people who are doing creative stuff at the moment, doing stream and everything, they're having terrible times, but that's just the thing they, want to do, sort of thing.
This is George's tale, guys. George's tale.
How's Big Boy, by the way?
Big Boy has not... Big Boy's all right. He's still in the living room. I haven't got Big Boy cam on. I have not really played my part the last few days in that I haven't even gone into that. We went in that room tonight to watch some TV. I should be sitting in there every single day with him for at least an hour or so he gets used to me. And I haven't been in there since maybe Thursday because other stuff was on my mind. So I've not really been doing my part. So that begins. Well, that has begun tonight, and that'll begin. That'll take up tomorrow. What was George doing? Has he been? He's
been in anti-macassar.
I don't know if I can show you.
Here he is.
Hang on, but I've got.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah, this is George here. What are you doing, buddy? Sod. How's Willow? Your Willow?
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah. She keeps going outside and waiting for another cat to come along. And every time he comes along, he spits at her. So
Oh.
It's
Cats make things. Cats do help.
Yeah, it's as I say, it's hard to know what to say. I often try when I try and talk to people or text them or whatever. You try and avoid all the cliches that can fall out really quickly and just say, I'm here for you. All you can say is, I'm here for you. Is there anything I can do? And I always preface that with, there's probably nothing I can do, but, and it often isn't.
It is quite often because people are, when they're in that situation, are quite often feeling they are the only person in the world. So knowing that someone that you like, this is really, really hard to explain. Knowing that someone you like has just knocked on your window and said, hello, I'm going to go away, but I'm just saying hello. That can be enough just to keep you on this side.
And I tend to do it. I tend to do it a lot. I tend to sort of say to people, just check it in, say hello, and do not expect a response at all, because these days people just they like things on Twitter, they thumbs up things on Facebook, and they don't do the more direct thing. But obviously the real direct thing is to phone people up. But people, I'm often not in the shape to do that. So I
don't like phone calls. Texts and WhatsApp works significantly better for me than a phone call. If I get a phone call, I'll either ignore it and then feel obliged to phone back, or I will not be honest in a phone call. I'm all right, mate. No, don't worry. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm all right.
So it's hard to tell, and you got good friends. Obviously, Kath. But you've got people who look out for you, and you know who your friends are at that point, don't you? I think.
Yeah, you do. Thank you, mate.
No worries. Take care.
Up your bum,
both
Dave.
of you. Take care.
Thank you.
Stick it up your bum. There we go. What a rude, horrible man that is. It's not. We missed a call from Tech guru. We'll get it.
This cushion's a bit lumpy.
Big old cat. Look at this. And the thing is, now is that because that looks like green screen? Is that no? It's not because there's a reflection in the Donkey Kong. Look at that.
It's not.
It's
It's
not.
not green screen. Bloody hell.
It's your short hair kind of pixelates and makes it look like green screen.
Right. My head, I've shaved my head due to lockdown, and it is totally reflecting off my head.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's extreme.
This is
It's
Will
extreme.
Guyot's actual own arcade in his home. Look at the state of that. Isn't it beautiful?
It's all right. I just wanted to call and say I love you, and I'm sorry to hear that you're having a hard time. And this place here behind me is always here if you need me. And on Sunday night, I'm not going to be the cocaine police, but I'll let you have a go on Donkey Kong.
But mate, you've put your machines up to £2 a game, and you won't give me a discount.
Nah, you're always welcome. You've got it on free play, so you know.
He's got
come
one of
round
those
and have
coins and a
game.
bit of string like Top Cat.
Nice.
How are you doing, Will? Because I know we're friends on Facebook, and I know that a couple of weeks ago you were struggling with the whole lockdown stuff, and I wanted to reach out to you but couldn't because I was going through my stuff, so I didn't.
Yeah, no, I hear it, and you always do message me when I'm in the worst bits of it. But you know what? It's like the real challenge, and I think everybody and Kath summed this up perfectly earlier. Actually, it's we've gone through all the nasty stuff, and we're now in a situation where it's like, what are you meant to do now? Because kids have gone back to school, bosses are saying, hey, it's fine to go to work, pubs are open, shops are open, but I don't get this feeling that it's going to be a glorious winter. I'm really lucky where I live in the middle of nowhere, right? I can go out in the garden and enjoy the sunshine and stuff. Soon, it's going to be wet, rainy days. It's going to be shit. And it's like, for me, it's like, what do you do? Hence why I've built this mainly, so I can go and pretend it's 1982. But then again, there was nuclear war in 1982, wasn't there? So, you know, coronavirus.
But also, without going into it too much, Boris Johnson had to come out today and say, I'm really sorry, the advice I gave on TV was incorrect.
I know.
This is what you should... If the Prime Minister doesn't know what the rules are...
Doesn't remember.
What are we supposed
Also,
to know?
have you noticed that misspoke is the new ballsed up? I misspoke.
Yeah.
Misspoke's not even a word. Whoever made that up is Jesus Christ. But you know, I just wanted to say, I have messaged you my new number. You know where I am. I love you, and if you need anything, I'm about 2 hours down the road, but I am only just down the road.
You've not changed number, have you? I've changed number.
No, you've changed number. I've messaged you my new number.
Right, I'm good. I don't think that message came through.
No. I've emailed you my number because I think that was what you required. I can't bloody remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You can still get me on WhatsApp because that just comes through. But then I'm going to send you my phone number.
Yeah.
As
okay.
well.
All right.
And that'll be £100.
I hope you're both well, and you're lucky to have somebody like Kath who sees you so much.
I'm so lucky. Yeah. She's the best. She's the best.
Good.
Will, I look forward. You know what would one of the worst things about this relapse, and what would really make it better, is if you could get me a free PlayStation 5. I don't know that.
Mate, well, we should talk. I'll send you a text.
Well, that's not a no.
Will, it's lovely to see you, mate. Thanks a lot.
Yes,
Take care. Will, see you later on.
Bye,
Will
Will
poisoned me with a kangaroo burger that gave me the worst shits I've ever had in my life. And then the restaurant that we had it in got closed down like a month later because it had like a 0 health rating.
Because everyone went home and did a Mr. Creosote.
It was, but with their bums. In the case of me, it was with my bums.
Well, Rue's revenge.
Everybody is... It's difficult, isn't it? What am I trying to say? We'll struggle with it a bit there, and I'm struggling a little bit by joking around this. It's difficult, isn't it, to be sincere? We find it difficult. Is it a male thing? Don't know. Is it a British thing? I don't know. It's a thing that some people have, possibly in all cultures and all genders, to display emotion. That's why I'm joking about the relapse, which is horrific and is terrifying, and I'm terrified that it's going to happen again, you know, and I can't. And Will was, you know, hesitant a little bit, but I love you, and you're incredible, and And I'm really sorry that I've been lying to you. I'm really sorry that I lied to you. Please don't sit back because there's a cat there.
I can't sit back.
I'm really sorry that I lied to you. See, I'm doing it now. I'm making a joke. I'm really sorry that I lied to you, and I love you, and you're the best.
I know. And I know I
I'm
am
sorry
the
that
best.
I scared you.
Terrified me.
Yeah.
You know, and but you told me.
Yeah.
But you told me, even though you were, you know, I know that when this stuff happens, your head goes to the worst case scenario where I'm going to tell you to jog on, or it's not going to happen. I get it. I think I get it. I get it as much as someone who's not in it can get it.
I managed to throw a gram away.
That's
That's
something.
something.
That is something.
You know, whatever, that's something. It was horrible.
I know.
It was so horrible.
I know. Don't have to do that again.
Right. So what we're going to do tonight, short show tonight. I was feeling very up and now I'm very, very tired. I tell you what, I've got to blow my nose. Sorry, I'm really aware that I'm sniffing and you know what that looks like and all of that. Oh, by the way, the amount of old men, primarily, phoning up Nick Ferrari to blame students.
Those poor buggers.
No. They had a guy phone up today who did national service at the age of 18 and was put in a cage in Cyprus.
What?
So
What year?
Doesn't matter what year.
What year though?
He went to Cyprus in national service.
Were there hostilities?
At the age of 18. I think there were, actually. We went to sort of the Greek-Cyprus thing, I would imagine.
Why was he in a cage?
The Cypriots caught him and put him in a cage.
Right.
So, students, grow up.
Flipping heck.
It's incredible. It's all about money. So, hang on, let me get this right. About 5 hours after they all got into their halls. Oh, yeah, sorry, guys. You're going to have to stay in halls. It's all online learning. Couldn't you have told us that like a day ago?
It's that thing. It's that thing of older people, because you've lived life and the limits of your experience are so much greater. And in the case of that guy, probably literally, you've been kicked in the balls. You think everyone else should accept a punch in the face. These kids have been working for years to get somewhere, and it's awful. They might as well be at home, except they can't go home. And now there's a rumour that they might not be home for Christmas.
Well, apparently
just try and remember what it was like.
Apparently there will be that soppy sack of shit Gavin Williamson.
Oh my God.
The A-level guy, you know, the GCSE guy, you know, the guy that didn't come out for about 3 days after this very predictable thing happened. He said that the students will be allowed home for Christmas.
Well, so don't say it's dubious, because people are hanging their hopes on...
But they will have to isolate for 14 days. Give them their money back. 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 If the whole thing could be done online... I remember really early on in this, Why
did they send them?
Too early on. But to the point where I thought, well, that's a bit... Maybe April. Can we find this out? April. Cambridge universities said the next academic year it's all going to be online. This was like April or May. This was really early.
Yeah. This is in May. And this is from varsity.co.uk. All University of Cambridge lectures to be online only in 2020 and 21.
May!
Lectures and Michaelmas exams will be virtual, whilst it's not yet clear how many students will be in Cambridge in 20 and 21.
But
that was a leaked email.
Manchester and all these other universities decided that it was going to go online the day of or the day after everyone arriving in halls.
But the thing is, I know schools in particular, so I imagine that the same probably applies to the universities, weren't given the full rundown of what was going to happen until the week before.
Here's the thing, I certainly don't blame the professors. The ultimate blame is the government. It has to be Gavin Williamson and Boris Johnson. That's where the ultimate blame has to be. But you have to blame the financial managers of the universities as well. I think it's looking like this decision was made public. It's literally the day after, or the day that some people got into halls. They went, you've got to stay in halls It's all online. You must have known that a couple of days in advance.
Don't bring them.
So,
but yeah, and you're right, Gatford. The Cambridge were working on the vaccine.
Yeah.
So, man alive.
Universities are on the brink of collapse too. Students did not want to come if it was online only. Yeah, of course not. Okay, well then the government should.
What's wrong with an online only course?
Well, but also they certainly wouldn't have come in if it was online. But if the university said, right, first 6 months definitely online, first year probably. Let's see how we go. People would have been more. They still would have been full up. They still would have been full up, and the government should be making up the shortfall like they used to do before student fees were brought in. Anyway, fun times.
But I think the only thing we can do, and the only thing I can do, certainly, and I'm sure that you've all got your techniques that you try to remember, although it's very difficult at times, is to stay in the moment, stay in the day. It's what you're going to be doing from now on. Try and keep it in the day. That's the point of it.
Yeah.
And try not to spin out, because God knows what's going to happen. God knows what's going to happen, but sitting worrying about it isn't going to make it any less bloody awful when it happens. You kind of suffer twice, don't you?
Right. So, let's talk about our fan. By the way, next week Viz advertising with us, and it looks like it's not definite. Looks like the Survivalists game is advertising with us, and we might have 10 codes for the Survivalists to hang out. We were up for actually being the first streamers to play Survivalists. He said they gave it to some guy called Dan TDM.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. They asked us, and we went, "Yeah, we'll do it." Quoted obviously significantly lower than Dan, and they came back and said, we've decided to go with another streamer." Nuts. Never mind. That 2 days later, my boys phoned up. "That game you were talking about, Daddy, Dan TDM is playing it." Oh well.
Kind of go fair enough, don't you?
Oh well.
I get it.
So next week, Viz. Hopefully, the Survivalist, which is a great game, and we will be giving. I think we've got about 10 codes for that to give it away.
He's so funny.
Is he still there?
Yeah.
I love him. I love these cats so much. Right, Viz is turning 300, said Richard. Yeah, 300th edition. We're in it. The 300th edition. Me and Katherine, the late night alternative, is sponsoring the letters page.
Oh, it's going to be good. So good.
Not exciting. Right, let's talk about our sponsors. Let's because these are the ones we got at the moment. Let's not forget these old guys. Let's not forget these old guys. Poseidon served to management. Cromwell and Devlin catching the crooks. Got some dogs, got some cars. They haven't got guns, but they wish that they did. Ooh, that went up. Here's the thing. No one buy Viz this week, right? Don't subscribe to Viz this week now that I've reminded you about it. Next week, subscribe and say you subscribe because of us. We might have a code or something. So no one subscribe to Viz this week, right? Next week, I think we're getting a code.
Then there'll be a flurry and they'll go, wow.
Yeah, exactly. We've only got 1 week with Viz. But if you guys go nuts for it, we might get more.
It's crazy, but it might just work.
Look at this. This is terrible. Look, we've got Poseidon up and we're talking about how great Viz is.
Right, let's talk about how great Poseidon is.
It is a great comic still. It's very, very funny. It's happening. Anyway, Poseidon.
Tell you what I love. What I love is property being left alone. Mostly because there are great big dogs outside.
They'd be scared of your chair because there's a cat on it.
There is a cat on it. Anyway, Poseidon Safety Management, keeping Devon and Cornwall clean and free of baddies and burglars and sheep rustlers and the Hamburglar. Poseidon Safety Management. Manned guarding, guard dogs, mobile patrols. If you want any of those three, give them a shout on this number. But do not ring them and say penis.
It's
been done.
Katherine, you're now just giving them carte blanche, which is a delicious ice cream. It's our last week with Somers Waste Solution, James and Mark. Solutions, plural. So they haven't got one solution, they've got loads. It's our last week with them. And let's just say we will be sweeping up the trash and putting it in the bin. But not without a big send-off. Friday, we're having a big old Somers Waste Solutions party. I I'm going to dress up like James. You're going to dress up like Mark. And you guys can phone up and say penis to us.
Yay, that would be great.
Friday show, it's Sommer's Waste Solutions.
And it's a penis special.
Penis special. And I thoroughly recommend. These were, them and Gregorian were the first people to sign up to us. And they've been absolutely fab. And we really appreciate it. All your waste needs in one handy place. Go and have a look, for crying out loud.
Right up. Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors. If you're on the verge of divorce, sad for you, Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors.
The best thing that could ever happen. The best thing that ever happened.
They won't make it any worse. They might even make it a little bit
fun. They might make it worse. You never know. Imagine if Richard Gregorian falls in love with your ex-missus.
I mean,
or your ex-husband.
Yeah.
And it's like, I wonder if that's ever happened, right? So you go in. This is not how divorces work unless it's an American movie. So you go in to like the big boardroom, and it's you and your solicitor and her solicitor, and then your solicitor goes, "Okay, Mrs. Jones, can I call you Mrs. Jones or
Dreamweaver?"
I call you Samantha. My God, what an idiot he was. We're going to give you the house, the car, and the dog. Trust me, it's for the best. And here's my phone number. What if that's ever happened?
I'm sure it has. If you can imagine it, people have done it.
Dirty. Now, 34sp.com, right? They have got, it's their 20th anniversary. I guess it's tomorrow. Because they're having a big giveaway competition. Celebrating 20... I want to enter this now.
But it's coming to an end, isn't it?
It's coming to an end. 34sp.com, web hosting. You don't care about that. You care about free prizes. So do I. And if they say we can't, we'll win it. If they say we can't, we'll get Gregorian on them. Celebrating 20 years and hosting with 20 giveaways on the 12th September. We've done all that. So, right, here we go. So what is the date today? The 29th?
Yeah, all day.
So tonight, it's an Apple iPad Air. Tonight's the 30th.
It's the 29th.
Prove it. Show me a thing.
There.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow. What day is it? Monday? Tuesday. Tomorrow.
Tuesday.
I thought this finished on Wednesday. Tomorrow it's a Dell Inspiron 3000, 15.6. So many numbers there.
What is that? A computer? A laptop? I could do with that.
Why not?
Enter.
We're going to enter it. 1st October, it's an Apple MacBook, right? So how do we enter it? I think we just click on this. Win Apple iPad Air. Okay, fine. Your entries, we've got 2 days left. Okay. So your entries, 0. I've got 0 entries so far. 6 ways to enter. Visit 34SP on
Insta.
Twitter. I'm going to go on. Okay. Insta. Yes, done. Unlock an entry for using the 34SP Instagram page. Done. Right, whatever. Okay, that looks great. Brilliant. No, you can't look at this now because I'm going to enter confidential informazioni. Full name, Iain Lee.
No, full name.
Iain Felix Diamond Lee. Email Iain Felix Diamond Lee at yahoo.co.uk. I didn't say the last bit there, so they won't hear it. Date of birth 09/06/1973.
Gosh.
Save. Right. What do you mean invalid email? Oh no, of course it is. What's that?
I thought that was.
Isn't it? Did you think it was think that was a little bit ripe?
I thought.
Did you? Okay, right. So we're going to enter it there. Now we're going to visit them on Facebook. Yep, whatever. Facebook page, beautiful, love it. Continue. Then we're going to visit them on Twitter. Oh, we're going to do all of them.
You're going to clean up, man.
We're going to do
We're
all
going
of
to
them.
totally Sommers this.
You suckers! 34sp.com. I've been on Twitter. I followed on Twitter. I don't want to follow them. I'm going to tweet on Twitter. I unfollowed some people on Twitter recently.
Me?
Yep.
Don't blame me, really. I've been putting some right filth on there.
And you get 5 extra entries for that. Right. We got 3 entries on the go there.
Yes, mate.
Oh, I think I've tweeted like about 5 times. Do I get
Okay, you should get more for that. You should
cancel?
get.
Right. 2 entries. I'm going to win.
Oh, by the way.
No one else enter that one.
If you are looking to build your own website, 34sp.com.
Oh, forget that nonsense.
They're excellent. specialising in WordPress, they can talk you through it like you are a moron if that is what's required.
Don't forget
and certainly
that
what's
nonsense.
required for me.
Forget it.
Also, use the code TLNA, 3
Forget
months
it.
for free.
Forget it. First of all, forget it. Free stuff.
I mean, there is that.
So that's that sorted. Right, so we're short show tonight. Guys, an hour's gone. Do you want a Coke?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm thirsty. Got thirst. There's a cat behind you.
I know, I love
Josie
it.
Boy.
My cat has been...
Just slowly. Don't move. We're going to spin you around so the boys and girls can see. This way.
Oh, you can't see him. He's too low.
okay.
There he is. You can see the top of his head. Oh,
What?
oh, George. Cats, innit? George, come here. Oh, you know why? He's gone in the kitchen.
Shouldn't these be in the freezer?
No, they were in they were refrigerated. Chill out, man. These we're talking about. I brought them as a little treat.
Hello, George.
McCain paprika chips, because we're posh. Thank you so much.
Very welcome, lady.
Oh dear.
St. John, look, St. John wants to become British. You
I love
shouldn't.
McCain's
You
now.
had the chance.
Do you mean McCoy?
300.
Do you mean McCoy, St. John? Because you wouldn't have had chips.
You had the chance.
Chips are our fries.
244 years ago.
I do
you
love pop
kicked us
chips.
out.
Although I watched Hamilton on the weekend. Don't blame you, really.
I don't trust.
George
I
the
don't
Third's
trust
right
those two.
divvying that. Who?
I don't trust the Hamiltons. I don't trust those two. There's something very dubious. I mean, we know he took money in envelopes and stuff.
What? No, he didn't know.
We know. No, so I'm saying, sorry. We know that he didn't. But there's just something about them that I just don't get.
I am not gonna miss my shot.
Coca-Cola. You're right. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Pants.
I'm not giving away my shot.
See what they've done with the hair
Giving away
today
my shot.
is it's going too much to the side. He's done a sidey. I can fix that. I can
It's
fix
all
it.
working.
Oh,
The
it's
thing
not
is,
now. I've ballsed it up.
yeah.
I can't.
When
That's it.
when you get no, don't do that. That's a bit Adolf.
That's it. Weirder.
Is it?
I can't really
No.
do it. Can you do
should
my
have
hair,
left
please?
it alone.
Should have done.
No, it's fine. That's fine. This bit, I don't know what's going on here.
It should come down. It should come down.
That bit should.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that bit looks like it wants to go over.
It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to go over. Let's leave it now.
Anyway, when you first get your hair done, it always looks like a helmet until you wash it yourself.
Don't call me a helmet.
The cap fits, mate. The helmet fits.
Right. So let's start the show.
Oh.
Welcome. EastEnders Records. EastEnders for Sinjum is a really crappy sitcom.
No, it's not a sitcom.
A soap opera.
It's a really gritty. Flipping it. It's a really gritty soap, right? Based in the East End of London, and revolving around a square, Albert Square.
Before that,
Everyone still goes to the pub there and have been since for a long time. And they were going to the pub when the rest of the UK found pubs too expensive.
Can I show you just these?
They are also. Do they still have a laundrette? They were
Yeah.
still using laundrettes after a lot of people had their own washing machines.
Greetings, Nologide Nolotunji.
This is Nicole Milano, who my boys are obsessed with, even though some of it's a little bit rude. He's going to come on the show at some point.
I love him.
I've been in one of his videos. These I've not seen this one, but he does these a lot, and these are funny.
Voicemails, library, me and you. What are you saying?
Yeah, alright.
I love the enthusiasm. The question is, when do you want to do it?
I'm already here, mate.
Ah, same here, Nologide. Hello.
This is hilarious.
Oh, hey, let's go, let's do this. What is it we're going to be doing? Well, we're going to libraries in central London and blasting embarrassing voicemails that me and Knowledge had recorded beforehand. And the worst part is, we had no idea what voicemail the other person had made.
Let's just jump in, because these are great.
Man.
Okay, so let's go in here.
I just kindly offered to go first, so let's go right for it.
Wait, what?
It's time to start. So if you just go inside first, and then we'll follow.
Brilliant.
You have a message received today at 11:40 a.m.
Hello, Olajide. This is Dr. Emil from Wood Lane GP. Unfortunately, your condition has worsened and you've now advanced from slightly contagious to highly contagious. This has become one of the strongest cases we've ever seen. relapsing. So make sure you don't leave your house and stay away from the public like we advise. Don't take your mask off as your condition is highly airborne. You may suffer from the following conditions.
Oh my God.
A patchy beard, coughing.
Patchy beard.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Jesus. Sorry. Well, that was something. Oh, quick.
You have a message received today at 11:40 a.m.
Yo, why is there a girl in our basement?
Why is there a girl in our basement?
And why is she saying that you kidnapped her?
Flipping it.
How long have you had this girl in the basement, mate? Call me back right now. We need to sort this out because, as far as I can see, you're f***ed. Why would you do this?
Oh, God!
Oh, man, you're gonna be locked up for decades. Call me back right now, man.
It's the cleaners come to sort it out!
She's come to tidy him up. By the way, why is no one wearing a mask properly in this? I know, I hate to be that guy.
I know.
Your message will be saved for 30 days.
Was that playing out loud?
Yes, you got it.
You all heard that?
Yeah. Yeah. Basement.
Oh my.
They're all very understanding, aren't they?
Hey, gosh.
This one come out, that's why. Here. Everybody here.
Okay, sorry guys. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that.
Meanwhile, Christian Bailey was sitting next to him thinking, oh, well, no one finds the girl in my basement.
Sexual integrity is the worst, man.
Let's try one more. He's going to come on the show at some point. He's we've been in one of his videos. It was a lot of fun.
Banned from the Olatunji household for the second time. This one was going to be big.
This is Kieran. He's 12 years old. He's making $657 a week, and he's doing this with no experience. He started.
Bollocks. Big. Right, last one.
You have a message received today at 11:40 a.m.
Bro, you are a legend. I can't believe you stuck a GoPro under a table in the library. The amount of upskirt shots we're seeing is incredible. We have 69 viewers all begging for more.
Oh, come on. Okay. That's adult humour. Adult humour. He doesn't
Well,
always get it right. He doesn't always get it right. And when he comes on, we will call him out for that. That's outrageous behaviour. Right. So, we are doing an EastEnders special. EastEnders is a British sitcom.
It's not a sitcom, it's a soap.
Okay, you're right. I mean, there's not really much
difference.
it's been... David Turner's like that. I knew you would.
It was gritty at a time when other soaps were trying to stay light.
Look, I've typed in
I know, I saw that.
after-
Orgy YouTube.
I've typed na.org, then I've just typed in YouTube afterwards, and you
It
can work out what that spells.
It looks like Orgy YouTube.
Yeah, my God.
Which I'm sure is probably a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, EastEnders. It's been going for years. It's been through various incarnations. People usually die at Christmas just to cheer everyone up in the country, and
so
it's also turned out its fair share of pop
they've
stars.
They've had some like genuine pop stars from it. When you think of music and EastEnders, what is the first one that comes to mind?
Sid Owen.
Is it really?
Yeah. What's the first one that comes to mind for you?
Nick Berry. I mean, I'm slightly older than you, so maybe that's
Yeah.
the thing. All right, well, let's go with Sid Owen first. So Sid Owen was who was he? Ricky, wasn't he?
Yeah, Ricky.
What would be great? Oh, ex-EastEnders star Sid Owen has his jaw shattered by a golf ball on a Thai getaway.
Yeah, nasty.
He shoved a lot of big things in the mouth over there.
Was it a golf ball or a ping pong? No, that wouldn't shatter your teeth, would it? Depends about how much force. It was jettisoned.
So let's find. So I think we've played this before. I wonder if Sid Owen. So it's a good thing going was his
Yeah.
good thing going. I wonder if it was on Top of the Pops. I would prefer Top of the Pops appearances. Oh, Jimmy Savile, David Travis, and Gary Glitter. No, it doesn't look like we've got Doesn't look like we have a top of the pop, so we're going to go...
Go for the Peter Andre-esque video.
And this was a real time when a lot of light white reggae was the thing.
Yeah.
People thought that was the future of music. Light, white. I bet Sid Owen's a really nice bloke. He's a really lovely bloke.
Well, he's either a really nice bloke or an okay bloke or an arse.
One of those three.
Mm-hmm.
One of those three. One of those three.
Or maybe a bit of everything.
Could be.
Like everyone.
Oh, gosh. Alfie is reminding me of a great one. Lofty did a song. Lofty did a Bob Dylan song.
God, why?
Thank you. Thank you. I'd forgotten that. We had a great fun yesterday coming up. Anyway, okay, so here's Sid Owen. This is quite a good song, actually.
He looks like my cousin.
I like the way he does this. This is how I sing. I see that girl. You got girl. Out on the girl. So out on the first syllable and back on the second and third syllable of the word girl.
Yeah.
Girl. That's how he does
Push that note out.
Oh, he's going back on the... Excuse me. He's doing the reverse. He's going back on the girl. And out on the last two syllables. Yeah, baby. She's a beautiful girl. His penis.
Oh, look.
She bring fish to me.
When I'm close, I'm sure she raised my temperature.
Short and temperature.
When I'm close, I'm sure she raised my temperature.
Just 3 degrees.
Too much would be a fever.
What was that? That was his temperature going up.
Who's that? Is that Jimmy Stewart? There we go. Voilà. Can we tie Nina out for saying why she got a huge fish? Oh, you mean the actual fish? I'm so sorry. Can you look up the stats on this, please, Katherine?
Why has he got long sleeves on and he's got a vest on?
I think we know why. Can we look this up? I want year, chart position, and Sophie Lawrence. Oh God, she did. Everybody, calm down.
We've got all night.
We've got
all week.
We've got all
the
week.
rest of our lives.
Yeah, we go. He reciprocates.
My life I dedicate to loving her.
Girl, we got a good thing going. A real good Sid Owen.
My girl and me.
He's on about this girl and me. No, he's on about this girl and him. No, you're not in the equation, buddy. I don't know what you're doing. You're playing cards with him. Imagine that, though, if you're with like a friend, and imagine if you were singing and I just went, yeah, she's singing a song about a man. It's like that Fugees song, isn't it?
One time.
Yeah, doesn't he? Yeah, one time. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, he just kind of pops in and goes, 2 time.
Yes. It's like she's coping perfectly well. Doesn't require you to count her in.
What do we know about this?
We know that it was peak position was number 14. It was for 6 weeks in the chart, and that was in 2000.
No, it wasn't that recent.
Yes,
that recent. 20 years ago.
Old Iain.
I would not include Richard Blackwood in this. I would not include Richard Blackwood in this.
No, because that happened before he went in EastEnders.
I would not include Richard Blackwood in this. Yeah,
it's got to be. They got the chart. They got the chance at the charts because they were in EastEnders. It's
all right,
not the other way around.
Now,
because otherwise we're going to include that Martin Kemp.
Yes, exactly. So the one I think of is Nick Berry.
Oh,
Every Loser Wins. Because for a while,
he was lovely.
1986. For a while, Nick Berry looked like he sings it in an episode, doesn't he?
Yeah. He wasn't going out with Michelle, was he?
I have no idea. No, she'd have been pregnant with...
Den's baby. Vicky.
Spoiler.
Vicky.
She's a director now. Which is odd, because she's got quite short arms.
And now it's all gone.
This is weird, though. This is in an episode of EastEnders that suddenly this happens.
Also, it's the BBC, so you don't expect them to be selling you a song.
This was a huge hit, by the way.
It was.
But if we'd made it, could we be sure that...
He looks embarrassed to be doing this, to be honest.
Well, those blokes are very close, aren't they?
What's going on here? He's having a little...
Pocket billions.
Who could say we would have stayed together? Nothing is so...
This is a proper song, though, isn't it? It's a proper song.
I thought it was a good song.
It's a solid song.
I liked his video on the narrowboat.
Yeah.
And I also liked him in Heartbeat. He had the world on a
Then
string
he was
for a while.
a paparazzi in a thing, wasn't he?
I don't
He was a
remember that.
paparazzi in a thing. Then he seems to have disappeared. He left Heartbeat to do the paparazzi thing.
Did he?
I don't know if that became a series. It was a pilot.
See, that's amazing, actually. Two roles that could have defined his career. But he moved on.
That gentleman behind him is still in it.
Yes, he works on the market, doesn't he?
Yeah, still in it. What happened? I was thinking about the woman that's always been in it, that works on the market, that never says anything, but sometimes she works behind the bar.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
Is she
With the wavy hair.
Yeah. Okay. Get ready for the chorus, guys. Tracy.
Every loser wins.
God.
Once
hang on
the
a minute.
dream begins. What?
Look how sexy Anita Dobson looks there with that thick black makeup and red lips.
I was looking at Den, and look at Peter Bill.
I think
Hello,
Pete Beale did a song.
He
I've
did.
worked with Pete Bill. I think Pete Beale did a song. We'll try and find that next.
My dad had a hat like that.
In time you'll see. Chinny wreck on, mate. Chinny wreck on.
And every loser
knows the light the tunnel shows.
Rapist.
Oh yeah,
Wilmot Brown.
wasn't he?
Wilmot Brown.
He was a terrible baddie. I mean, a great baddie, but terrible.
Yeah. He's drinking, and you know he's evil because he's drinking a half.
Yeah, don't trust him.
A tiny little half glass. Winston is vibing. That was his name, Winston, isn't it? Of course it was Winston, yes.
I wouldn't have thought he had it in him. It's really lovely. Could be our song.
See, I'm partial to a little necktie like ganj.
Yeah.
Well, he best get back.
Do you sound partial to a little bedtime night ganj?
No.
That's what I heard.
A little necktie like Ange.
Okay.
That's it, the screen in the other bar.
Oh, I'll take care of that. Look, we can't be in 50 places at once, can we?
The screen in the other bar?
What other bar?
That's what he said, didn't he? Is that what he said?
Bar.
What's that here?
It's really lovely. Could be our song.
Yeah, well, he best get back at it, the screen in the other bar.
They're screaming the other bar.
Take care of that. Look, we can't be in 50 places at once, can we?
You should be resting.
It isn't. He says, Wixie, stop this. Play some country and western. I don't know any. Just play something, and then he plays D-I-V-I-O-R-C-E. Is that here? That can't be here. No.
Nice idea.
No, because at this point, he's obviously said you should be resting. He thinks she's got cancer still.
Having original music.
Okay.
I think bands could be
Because she knew he was going to leave her for Jan.
Right.
And so she made out she had cancer.
Yeah,
And he finds out just
yeah.
before Christmas. And that's when he gives her the thing. Here you go, Ange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Merry
The
Christmas.
solo performer could really bring in the next one.
Yeah, well, right now I've got more need of him behind this bar.
Yeah, they just do very short stuff. You see?
Yeah, rather bad luck. I'm going down to the job centre, so they got tomorrow morning. Sorry about that.
Absolutely, man. Anyway, I'm here off duties, right? I was wondering if that charming Miss Wilkins might be.
Every loser
You're not
wins.
actually crying over that crap, are you? It's our song. Kick his keyboards in. What's he ever done to you? Spewing out that filth. Charlotte's poison. Love is lying poison. I bet this ain't going to get you anywhere. It was better. I tell you, Mehmet's not going to do that to another girl by the time I've finished with him. And I've got plenty of things.
That was Ali's brother, wasn't it?
Ali and Mehmet, yeah. Was she going out with Mehmet? She went out with Lofty in real life, I think.
Yeah. Well,
liked
it
her.
was it we were listening to the other day on the radio.
Oh, Dot Cotton and someone
And
who'd
she
been
was,
in it.
And she was talking about Mary
Yeah.
and whoever she was going out with at the time.
So what is Nick Berry doing now? Is he a millionaire and doesn't need to work?
Yeah, is he a record producer or something? That's what usually happens.
You're thinking of Pepsi and Shirley.
Always. I'm always thinking of Pepsi and Shirley.
If I could afford to have someone to do him over, I would, you know. What's got into you? You're not yourself. It's a good job.
Never knew Mary was such an intelligent
What's this? Get off, Harry. We don't want no more trouble.
Brawn Radio 2, that's our week for tomorrow, and all you've done...
That's not the original Mark Fowler, is it? No.
No, don't be silly.
He killed himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't like the fame and being followed by the paps and stuff. Sad that. Really sad.
I never knew Mary was such...
Is that Ian Beale?
Yes.
Baby Beale! Sorry, guys. I'm going to move me out of the way for Baby Beale. Baby Beale. Now, it's coming up. What was his name?
Kelvin.
Kelvin and Sharon did a song.
Yeah, they did.
And in the episode, they sing it in the episode, and Ian, I think, is in the band.
Also, can I just tell you something?
Yeah, please do.
At some point, this seemed like a reasonable idea.
Yep.
So everyone who wasn't around in the 80s, this seemed like a reasonable idea.
Yep.
And his parents would have said something to him along the lines of, "What the hell have you done to your hair? You don't understand." Let's just remember that when we see the kids these days with their hair berets, where they've got it all shaved around the sides. We've all had our moments. Let's not judge.
Intelligent critic.
What we've got going on here is we've got... count the haircuts with me. There's 1 haircut.
Yeah.
2 haircuts.
Yeah.
And 3 haircuts. That's greedy.
Also,
That is
as
greedy.
Clive James once said, you'll look at him from the front, he's in the office. You'll look at him from the back, he's at the hockey.
I think that's...
You look at him from the side, he's got a mullet.
I think that's a lady.
No, it's not.
I think that's a lady.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
No.
Brawn Radio 2, that's our week for tomorrow, and all you've done is moan so far to no clear. All this dressing up, as far as I'm concerned, is the final cop-out.
This is the band. They're talking about the band. Wow.
Oh, maybe he's doing pop star hair then. Fair enough.
Million. I've been slaving away all day, darling, and rushing about. We all have.
Yeah, what have you done? For your sake, and only yours. I'm prepared to give in, all right?
Thought you might like to hear some real music. Make a change from your kids' games when they give you something else you can steal.
It just shows how right I was to give you the elbow. Music to vomit by.
Hurry up, white man! What's all this, Simon? I come all this way to see my own son, and what do I find? You're brawling.
Okay.
Oh, I'd forgotten she was Wixie's mum.
And there's no... is there a top of the pops? I don't think there is. A top of the pops. I don't think there... No, there's the video. We don't... I mean, let's just have a quick...
He was so dreamy. Look at him.
There he is. Is that him? 6 months ago. Ouch.
Heartbeat's
Pats.
Nick Berry looked completely different
Because
7
he's
years
older.
after
I
his
hate all
acting
this.
career.
He's older.
But also,
Grant,
it's the...
you would
and
be
he's,
forgiven
and
for
he's not wearing a copper's outfit. No.
And that's it. That's the picture we've got.
It's a bloke living his life.
He's older. Yeah, and... I don't like all that nonsense. Let's have a...
It's like they've caught him out.
So let's
Look
have
at him not being Wixie.
So
How
this
dare
is the
he?
video. It's a very...
Do you know what I really love? Go on.
A very weak voice there. Very...
But he was adorable.
He was beautiful.
What I love is he starts to go for the American accent and then goes kind of posh.
Yeah.
Nearly. Perfect combination.
The road was right. We must have read the signs wrong.
Do you know what he's living on? He's living on Dreamy.
Yeah.
And now it's all
He is very... He's a
dreamy.
great-looking guy, look.
He'd be a pretty woman.
Do you know what? He was a good actor. I'm not so keen on it. He was a good actor. Interesting, isn't it? I'm always fascinated by people that leave the business.
Also, this song is not aimed at you.
No, of course not.
This is
I think this is a great song. The fact that... God, I nearly said 25 years. 36 years after its release, we can sing the chorus.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
So what year was this?
86.
Right. So I was 9 and I know all the words.
Yeah. Come on, go.
I don't like he's gripping her by the neck.
Every loser wins once the dream begins. In time you'll see fate holds the key.
Well, I don't really understand why he's on a barge, but okay.
Right, your turn. You pick one.
All right. Well, Michelle Gale.
Oh, I love this.
I thought this was a belter.
She was the first person I ever saw using a headset with a thing. I saw her walking past me at Television Centre. I don't know what I was doing there. I might have been doing. Find out what year Michelle Gale was. We know that Wixie was number one forever. That was a big old number one. I might have been doing They Think It's All Over. And I saw her walk past me. Sweetness, 1994. No, I wasn't then. 94. I must have been later. I saw her walk past me talking to herself. I thought, oh, God, Michelle Gale's sad, isn't it? And she had a little thing in there. First time I ever saw it. Right, so
chart position, peak position, number 4.
Good.
17 weeks in the chart. 24th of the 9th, 1994.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Top of the Pops. Our first Top of the Pops performance.
You buy those kicks.
This is a great song.
Here we go.
This is a great... I forgot this bit. Now, she's the perfect pop star. Beautiful, young, she can sing.
Also, this song wasn't crap.
No, it's a good song. I'm trying to look at what's going on with the bra there.
It's a shiny bra underneath a see-through top.
That bit. She, for a while, it looked like she might make it. She had a couple of smaller hits afterwards.
I think she's been on Loose Women quite recently.
Right. It's a great chorus.
Yeah, I knew it. So she's a stage school kid.
Right.
A lot of them were, and so a lot of them, like Patsy Palmer,
Patsy Cline,
they can sing as well. They can do the whole lot.
Here's another one. The 5th single from her debut album. The song is called "Happy Just to Be With You." I don't remember this.
All right, next someone who's also presented this show.
This is great.
In probably a far more mature and professional way than myself. She can act, she can sing, she can dance. She's Michelle Gale.
What? Sorry? Who's this? What?
Oh, I do remember it. Happy just to be. I know this.
Wow, she looks amazing there.
She's great.
This is better than the last one. This is great. It's got to number 15 and it was the 5th single. That's pretty impressive. All right. Well, there's another one. Look, her first single from her second album, which got to number 97. Michelle Gale special, guys. By the way, secret drug addict. Oh, hey man. I saw Michelle Gale support Eternal at the Hammersmith Palais in 1994.
Eternal.
I bet that was great.
Also awesome.
I love Eternal. I bet that was great. We're going to VIP. Secret? VIP.
Yeah.
Now you're getting a VIP. Welcome to the show. I bet that was some show. I bet that was.
Can we just turn it around tonight? Without you, I just go crazy.
Yeah.
She's good, man.
I remember this.
She's good. I remember that.
Good.
All right. We'll come back to Michelle Gale at some point. I would like to see Lofty singing Subterranean Homesick Blues.
Oh, my.
Also,
why would you...
Go on.
First of all, why would you cover a Dylan? And why would you cover that one?
Now, I vaguely remember this coming out. Tom Watts. Okay, so Tom Watts. Is there a video performance? No. So we've got this. We've got the single. All right, it doesn't look like we have a video of it, so we're going to go with this. Here we go.
No. What are they doing?
I was not expecting that. See if you can find some information about this, please. Lofty from EastEnders' only musical output was this self-released 7-inch single in 1986.
Self-released.
Oh, the video featuring members of New Order and The Fall can be seen here. All right, well, let's... Oh my God, this is...
Well, it could be... It
Don't know
probably
if it
wasn't because I
could.
don't remember it, but it could have been wonderful.
He looks great. He looks great. It looks like Joe Brown, doesn't he?
Well, the hair is very Joe Brown, yeah.
I like this.
Oh, no, I don't.
No, I like this. There was a... Hello, mate. Got a Toshiba. There was a lot of this. I know that was a novelty record. But there was a lot of this. A dobby 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 do. A dobby 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 dobby.
A dobby 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 do.
And I was on a better man than there. And Stevie's going to do the thing. He's coming up to there. You'll always find him in the kitchen at part. Do you remember when we met Jonah Louie and he was nuts? It was absolutely bonkers, wasn't he?
Yeah, but kind of
adorable.
Yeah, loved
but
him.
But bonkers. Anyway. Hasn't blinked once yet. You have to cut there because he blinked.
Part life.
Oh, yeah.
All right. It's a fair stab.
My favourite so far.
Oh, no.
My favourite so far. Right, this is something.
I'm just going to defrost those beers.
My favourite so far. Maybe, I know, second favourite after Michelle Gow. Your turn. Give us one.
Okay.
coming off.
Let me have a little think.
You're right, Pat. I've got Pats on my laps.
Martine. Or as my mum calls her, because she can't ever get anyone's name right, Michaela Cutchin.
So, and which one?
Can you look up Michaela Cutchin? Well, This Is My Moment was the one that was #1 for ages, wasn't it?
That was the hit.
But she was a big deal for quite a while.
I used to fancy her so much. I mean, it's just everything was going on there. Do you mind Top of the Pops?
Top of the Pops, let's do it.
Top of the Pops appearances.
Again, this is someone who went to stage school. She's a performer.
5 various artists thank ABBA for the music.
Whoa!
Oh, I remember that.
Steps are in there.
Yeah.
Thank
ABBA. They had an ABBA moment, didn't they, Steps?
Yeah, but who?
They're releasing a new album.
But various artists thank ABBA for the music.
4 Fats and Small and Turn Around. At 3 Eminem, My Name Is, and at number 2 Mr. Wazzo and Flat Beat. And don't miss the...
That was the chart, and Jane Middlemiss. That was...
Hello, Jane.
Tissues at the ready.
Jane Middlemiss Can I just say, ladies and gentlemen, Jane Middlemiss throwing to Martine McCutcheon.
It's a
My
moment.
goodness, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
Now, she likes to pull at the bar, but she's no good at road safety. Making that...
Ah! She got into Italia Conti.
Yeah.
But because of her local education authority, she couldn't get a grant.
Hey.
So she used to go Saturday school.
That's not that sad. Read out her full name, please.
Martine Kimberly Sherry Ponting.
I love it.
So why McCutcheon?
I remember when she first popped. I remember exactly what she was wearing her first time in EastEnders.
That's a bit weird, mate.
Well, BBC Shorts.
Journey from EastEnders all the way to #1 on top of the...
She was Patsy's mate, wasn't she? She was Bianca's mate. And she
Yeah.
came back and she was all dressed up like that. Oh, God, blimey, here we go.
Pops. It's Martine McCutcheon. See ya.
My mum loved this.
This is a song. Oh, look! Looking down 'cause I'm sad.
My sister went to one of these filmings.
Checking out her ass. I'm so lucky to be here. Don't know what to do with my hands. I was at one of these, and I've shown you, haven't I?
Yes.
You've shown it.
Yes. Also, I thought it was only French lads that wore jumpers at discos, but apparently, maybe there was an exchange on.
This is great. I just want to absorb every face. Look at this guy. He's loving it. What's he got in his mouth? What's that in his mouth?
Is it not just a shadow?
Oh.
Did he get a sock in his mouth?
I think he had like a giant licorice pipe. We would never be able to stop it there again.
There it is.
No. Taking all these faces.
These kids are all my age.
They're all dead now.
No, they're not.
They're all
not quite.
dead now.
This is my perfect moment.
She's beautiful. I thought she was great. I mean, I hate doing that. Hey, what happened? Where are they now? Because it's not a particularly fun game. And as we found,
Celebrity Gogglebox.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did she fall out of favour? Was she tricky to work with? It would
Oh,
appear,
I remember. I remember exactly what happened.
Hang on. It would appear that Nick Berry chose to step away. What happened?
Do you remember she got a part in My Fair Lady? And then there was some problem with her voice and she couldn't do as many shows as... there was a thing, wasn't there, about... what's he called? Price. What's that guy, Price, that she was working with, that was in Evita, the film? What's his name?
Jonathan Pryce.
Jonathan Pryce. There was rumours of a spat there. Obviously,
okay.
There was something.
Okay.
There was something.
Okay.
But she was...
Yeah.
This is what God made. This is my perfect.
Those eyes, though.
Yeah. I wonder what did happen. There was also... What, they're talking about her having ME or something at one point.
Here we go. Malcolm McLean. This is his channel. Marty McCutcheon performing her #1 debut single Perfect Moment on Top of the Pops back in spring 1999. For exclusive tales about the goings-on at Top of the Pops throughout the whole 90s, check out my book, Freak Like Me, Confessions of a 90s Pop Groupie. I quite like the sound of that. All right. So, but she had other songs. Oh, gosh, here we go.
3 o'clock in the
Morning. And it looks like it's gonna be... You're doing Crystal Gale. She's doing Crystal Gale. Sleepless
She was good.
night.
I've been listening to your dreams and getting very low.
Those eyes, come on.
Wondering what I can do.
Yeah. ME.
Ah.
Maybe I'm being foolish, 'cause I haven't heard you mention
anybody's name before.
How I wish I could be sure
It's me. That's loving the camera. And why not? Why not?
It's her
And
moment.
LOU.
This is her moment.
LOU. Well done. Forget her. You two look at us. Make sure your mum's watching.
Also, on behalf of a woman who grew up in the 90s, thank God for black trousers and boot cut.
Yes.
Close your eyes. I've heard it said that dreamers never...
She was the original Sheridan Smith.
Yes, yes. And I also wonder whether there was a little bit of misogyny at play with a woman, you know, getting beyond her station. She was very, very popular for a long time. And then people did kind of, it was that pop bitchy kind of era, holy moly type of era, where people like to stir a little bit of SH1T about
Liv
people.
reminds me, Martine was in a girl band called
Milan.
Milan, which is one of my favourite. I've got it.
Didn't they go for Eurovision?
I
Or am I
don't
thinking
know.
of Samantha Janus?
But you know the song, because I keep playing it every few years. I dig it out. This is a great song. Marty McCutcheon and Milan with Vic and Bob. What? Hang on a second. We'll have some of this on this. This is a show that was never broadcast called Papa Doodle Dandy. Here we go.
I'm going to sneeze.
So Martine's in the middle.
Oh, I had hair like that.
There's not much more Dick and Bob in it. But the song that they did that I loved, I used to love. I found it on CD single. You can't find it anywhere. Oh, it wouldn't be on Spotify, would it? It wouldn't have Milan on Spotify. No. It's such a great song. I used to have it on single. Lead Me On, CD single. Yeah, it's such a... Because the verses are a bit... and then the chorus is just these insane chords. Milan, Lead Me On. The video was by a swimming pool, I seem to remember. If anyone... Can anyone find a link? No, we're not going to find it. We're not going to find it. It's not the end of the world. Let's just have a quick... No, we're not going to find it. Okay. All right. So we've done Martine. I am going in... Gosh, what?
Yeah.
What's that all about? Timed out?
I was gonna. Am I being harsh?
Yeah, no, time out. We've talked about actually.
Yeah, I know.
About actual nooses. So like jokes about nooses.
Yeah, let's not.
On the when we've talked about actual nooses, I'm gonna say no. Come on. So, all right. Oh well, then we have to do this, don't we? We have to do this. And this was genius. Wogan, we're going on Wogan. This is genius.
Oh.
Chromebook has up to 12 hours of battery life. Movie night just got longer. Switch to Chromebook.
This could lead to war.
If you just tuned in, we're doing EastEnders.
Although it could have been Martine McCutcheon Night.
Yeah, I mean, she was so great. We're doing EastEnders songs.
Or between cats and dogs. It's up to you two.
Cats and Dogs in cinemas October 2.
We will do Sean Williamson at the Bowls. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, it's incredible.
But you just reminded me of the other Sean Maguire.
Today's the day for going out and being loved and do it up. Okay, well, Sean Williamson at the Bowls is incredible. But it's your turn next, so we'll go to that.
The rest of the EastEnders mob. We've been infested with them ourselves, and we're just about to be overwhelmed again by everybody's favourite character, I think. The abused and used, the put upon, but the unput down.
I miss Terry Wogan.
Honourable Angie is played and sung here by Anita Dobson with the premier performance outside of the Vic of Anyone Can Fall in Love. Anita Dobson.
This song.
It was genius.
No, it's bloody awful. It's a meeting where someone should have gone, oh no. Yeah. But instead they all went, okay.
Thank you, Elsie Finch. We're just going to grab that and we'll pop back to that in a minute. It is mum singing.
Anyone can fall in
But that's
love.
the genius. It's mums. This is aimed at mums.
Yeah.
You've got to remember as well.
Everyone loved Ange.
86. EastEnders was huge.
Yeah.
20 million. Huge phenomenon. Mums loved it. Mum singing. Oh, there's words to the EastEnders theme. I'd love that for Mother's Day. I bet this came out February, March for Mother's Day.
It's the same sickness that launched Robson and Jerome.
Yep.
That's the easy part. You must keep it going. Anyone can
State of that band. Look at that band.
over the years.
And Mum dancing.
Yeah.
Mum, get up and do your song. No, get up and do your song. Oh, all right then. Don't no laughing. Don't want if anyone laughs, I'm coming down.
Has to keep growing. Sun and rain, joy and pain.
Oh, she emoted.
She's an actress.
Yeah.
Look at the face.
Rain, joy and
That's the look that Katherine gave me when I told her I relapsed.
Flipping it.
Pain.
Ah, my lips! We've no way of knowing.
Someone said she looks like Kelly Betts.
She does look a bit like Kelly Betts. That drummer is rocking out way more than they would ever need to. Watch this dude at the back. He is rocking it. You can't really see, but that arm is going up.
Why is this guy got shades on indoors?
Doesn't want to be recognised.
What time was Woken On? It was like 8 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah. Look at that drum. Look at his arm going right up. Boom. Let's get to the end.
I don't think he's really playing the drums either.
No, I'm not convinced. Look at him. I love that drum. That is an incredible song. Indulge me, because Elsie Finch has found the Milan video. This is a great song. I love this song so much. The verses are awful, and then it's just got this insane chorus. You'll all hate it because you haven't got any taste. Oh, is it going to work? Are you going to work? Might not work.
Oh.
Okay. I don't think it's going to work.
I think this is where you saw it before.
I don't think it's going to work. Katherine,
Denied.
You're up next.
Sean Maguire.
I love this.
We're talking earlier on about university students. Sean Maguire came and played Sherwood Hall, I believe, when I was at Nottingham. It was not the hall I was at. Went over there especially to see him. And what I saw was a man sing 3 songs and repeat. I think 2 of them. I think.
Sean Maguire
I was a little hazy back
then. He used
then.
to come to our college and party. I saw this about 3 months after it went out. I was in a hotel room in Pakistan, and I was watching Top of the Pops. Maybe not 3 months, maybe a month. We get it like Top of the Pops, and it opened. The episode of Top of the Pops opened with Sean Maguire singing "Today's the Day," a guy who used to come to my college 2 years before and party. And I remember thinking, Jesus Christ, what is happening over there? But it's a great song. Yes, isn't it? It's happening, look.
Today's the day.
I went on, when I used to present on XFM, I said this was, because none of the XFM people have heard it, I said it was the new Blur single. And some people bought it.
A little rock in the countryside. Let's go now.
My sister used to love him.
He's really buff now, isn't he? Really buff.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He played a Spartan in a spoof movie, and he's like all proper.
But he's a very, very tiny man.
Skies and sunshine for everyone, for anyone.
But people look bigger on the telly. I found a lot of people that I've met from the telly end up being teeny.
Yep.
We'll show them how.
It's a great song.
Today's the day for a layabout, chilling out, get busy doing nothing
all day long. And now you're smiling. 97. What a year. Mbop. This. Republica.
Yeah.
What a year. What a year.
Don't ever let the feeling go.
I was 19/20.
Oy, I was 24. What a time to be alive, guys. Yes, it's the Kinks, it's the Small Faces, it's that.
This wasn't his
60s
first
throwback.
This wasn't his first single though, was it?
Brilliant. No.
Today's the day. Today's the day for sitting back, losing track. Why don't you roll out of bed now and sail away, far away?
This is a great song.
For something new. Today's the day for laying low, letting go, forgetting all your worries all day long, yeah. And now you're smiling. Don't ever let the feeling go. Come on!
Yes!
To get away, a little holiday. Time to let our steam. Dream a little dream. From Sunday to Monday. It's one way.
Lovely ending.
Another one who, adorable.
Now, what I remember is Sean Maguire. They used to present. Was it the Ozone? He interviewed himself. He interviewed himself on something. It's not going to be there. Here's all right. Don't look. I want you to guess if I can find it on here. Hang on. Today's. Here we go. Right. So don't look.
Can I look back now?
Who is this singing, please? You can look now. Who is singing this?
Is it Dr. Leg?
Today's the day for sitting back, losing track. Why don't you?
Two people.
Roll out of bed now, we'll sail away, far away, for something new.
I know it.
Second voice. Oh no, still the first voice. Still the first voice.
Chilling out, get busy doing nothing all day long. Oh,
Second voice.
and now you're smiling.
It's not Dick and Dom, is it?
Not Dick and Dom. It's two.
Am I in the right ballpark?
No. These two people have probably sold 100 million albums between them. Not often you'd see them singing together.
Well, I know that this is the sound that Mark Owen's been going for some time.
Yeah. Oh yes. Mank. Very Mank. Second voice. Both Manchester.
Are they?
Yep.
And sunshine for everyone.
Is it R. Gareth?
No.
Is it R. Stephen?
No. Anybody? Say Grant and Phil, Bowie, no. Jazz and Dave, no.
Is it Coronation Street or something?
Slightly. There is a connection. I'll tell you as they come in, alright? Ladies and gentlemen, please. We'll wait till they start singing, hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Peter Noon and Davy Jones.
It doesn't sound old.
No, it doesn't. This is from the 90s, I think.
What do you know? It sounds like two kids in the 90s.
Yeah. These old tarts. Hang on, let's get to the. So you guys. So
I was thinking.
Davey.
I was thinking Davey, but I thought this is 90s.
That's Davey, and then you get Peter's. It's transatlantic. Peter Noon.
Today's the day now to take a ride in the countryside.
1998.
Wow.
There you go. Fun, huh? Horrifying.
They sound like kids.
They were both on Corrie. You're right. They were both on Corrie. So there is a Corrie connection. Katherine.
Oh.
Your turn.
Okay.
It's getting a little bit harder now.
Okay.
Getting a little bit harder.
Just bear with.
EastEnders music.
And we can't go from people that did a song before they were on EastEnders, because
I don't
obviously
think.
Wendy Richards
Yeah.
did Come Outside.
Yeah.
Come Outside.
Which my mum's uncle produced.
Really?
This is what I've been told. Yeah, no, I think he did Charlie somebody. He was quite famous, apparently. I've never met him.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Then after that, I'm going to do Sean Williamson at the Bowls, singing a very inspirational song.
All right. Let me think. Who else can I think of that on EastEnders that? Well, all right. Let's go for the Letitia Dean.
Okay.
Thing. Did they release a song?
Yeah, they had a song. Letitia Dean singing. Now, so I can't remember. Oh no, not Strictly. I don't want Strictly.
Letitia. So it was her and Calvin, was it? Yes. Look, something out of nothing.
Right. So this is them in EastEnders. So a lot of these.
This is the band that they were talking about.
Let's make this a good one, right?
There's only room for one manager, Kelvin. That's me. Let's get on with it, eh?
I like that guy. They should bring that guy
He's
back.
acting the arse out of those lines, isn't
Bring
he?
him back as the same character. That's what we want.
Hello, what sound checks are for.
Ah!
Yeah.
Baby Bill's on the drums.
Would yet on the hi-hat. I mean, not even pretending to be playing those drums there.
Yes, Letitia, you work it, baby. She's hot, man. Look.
She's a child.
Well, yeah, yes, obviously.
I was actually thinking, I bet Sharon would long for these days back when this was the most dramatic thing going on in her life, because she's had some awful things happen to her, hasn't she?
What happened there? Did they just put a different record on all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Close your eyes and watch the music playing on the radio.
I apologise. That is a gentleman with that haircut. I apologise.
It's so very hard to tell at times in those days.
Great, man. It was great fun.
Listen to the colours that are running from your stereo. When you come to all your senses, you can read between the lines.
This is an incredibly busy and complicated, excuse me, techno-pop song.
Yeah.
And you jump up fence that seems so hard to climb.
Is this after Kylie? Or is this inspired by Kylie, do you think?
This is all after Kylie.
Right.
So, all right. So let's find the video of this. Can you find out something about this, please? Can we get some stats?
Yeah, definitely, because we need some
Letitia
facts.
Dean and Paul Medford. And here's the promo video. Let's try this. Okay.
No one does.
I don't think this was a big hit.
We were there when the red side of Merseyside rose again.
And now they sit back on top in England.
I'm being told before Kylie.
86.
Ooh,
yeah.
Probably was. Jesus. Chart position, please.
Chart position. Bear with me, call that.
In fact, it's not there.
No.
I think says it's
the world's greatest.
Oh no. Number 12.
Sound No Bad says you do not get a big hit in 6/8 time.
That's tricky.
Ditch the rest of the band, ditch the drummer, the guitarist, and the RC keyboardist.
Here's how it featured in EastEnders. In 86, Dean and Medford's characters, Sharon Watts and Kelvin Carpenter, are members of a band called The Band.
Okay.
Along with Simon Wicks, played by Nick Berry, who we saw earlier, Eddie Hunter, Ian Beale and Harry Reynolds. They enter a competition for young musicians, and both Harry and Simon vow to outdo each other by writing the best song, hence the bitchiness in the pub. Harry does not complete his song, but Simon writes Something Out of Nothing. He first recites the lyrics in episode 162. Right, so Wixie's written this. Starts to sing it and in the next episode, and gradually puts the song together throughout a number of episodes, and the band starts to rehearse and learn it. However, Simon leads the band following a disagreement with Harry and writes Every Loser Wins.
Dave is right, actually. Dave makes a good point. It does sound a lot like Kate Bush.
Something Out of Nothing is first heard in full in episode 175 during the band's full rehearsal. They perform Something Out of Nothing for the competition, but Harry sabotages the performance and the band are booed off stage. You knew he was a baddie from the way he was talking.
We're being told that Nasty Nick had a song called Uncontrollable. That's coming next, if that's true.
Flipping
If
heck.
that's true. Balcony Scott says, I actually prefer them to the band, Bob Dylan's The Band. Robbie Robertson. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And they got 2 for 1 on that jacket, so...
Close your eyes and watch the music playing on the
radio. She reminds me of my first girlfriend.
There is a bit of the Sam Fox about her.
Yeah, Sam Fox was my first girlfriend, in case you didn't know that.
Listen to the colours that are running from your stereo.
Cameron's so not interested in Paul.
No, bless him.
So not interested in Paul.
And he's wearing a skirt.
It's Letitia.
Still nothing.
It's Letitia.
By the way, best supporting role, those shoulder pads.
Oh, imagine being Paul and going home and watching this all excited. Did you tape it, Mum? Did you tape it? I taped it, Paul, but do you know what? Let's have dinner. We'll watch. No, put it on. Let's have dinner and we'll... Please, Mum. Okay. By the way, the Pet Watch winners are coming up soon. Zia Simmons in Taunton, Somerset. Shona Graham in Tollcross. God, there's no shots of him at all. Is there Warwick Bull?
They're making nothing out of something.
Yeah.
That ruffle, the hairpiece.
I'm in love with her. I want to get a time machine.
The same try to beat the system, it's a fight you never win.
Absolutely nothing of Paul, though. Poor lads.
Everything. Oh!
Here we go. Here we go. Paul's bit. We have to watch it.
Be someone special to you. Gonna leave our bridges burning bright. Set this world alight.
Even on his bit, we have to see her.
I don't know about set this world alight, but those jackets and the hair combination, I mean, flipping it, the amount of lacquer on her hair, she would go up like...
I want the band to get back together. Can we get the band back together?
No, artistic differences. She is schwitzing.
It's a horrendous noise, but...
Still going.
It's a really good song. I really like the song, actually. The video doesn't do it any justice. It's a load of rubbish, the video.
No, I don't think he was talking about his. I think that is taken out of context. Now, what was the name of the Nasty Nick song? Someone mentioned a Nasty Nick song.
It's called Hello Ma.
Nasty Nick singing. It seems to be doing the trick. Teenage Kicks, no.
Yeah, you got to do Nick Cotton, otherwise you're going to get Nasty Nick from Big Brother.
Yeah, Nasty Nick Cotton. Did he have a song, or are you winding me up?
John Alford, his name.
No, I don't want anything from a pantomime. I want an actual... There was some Level 42 vibes there, you're right. I want an actual song that he released. Give me the song, please. What is this? Is this it? Have you sent me this? What is this?
It's him.
Oh, it was going so well up until then. The first 11 seconds. The first 11 seconds were brilliant, and then... Oh, sorry. The music doesn't start for 3 seconds. I apologise.
Friday rolls around again. The telephone is silent as the night.
Telephone is silent as the night. What an image. What an image.
It takes a shot of confidence to make it feel that everything's alright.
I don't understand why most of these people have got coats and jumpers on, and then there's this guy with his nips out.
Then the fear of losing you makes everything go really uncontrollable.
Blimey. This one's going to go mad.
Sorry? 20,000 Africans are beating drums and dancing on my floor. Where are we going with this? Thank you, Solo Outlaw 2020. Where are we going with this?
Lixie Lix, you missed it. We put it on first.
I'm a feeling that my guru's at the door. Your voodoo love is killing me, burning up my soul. Every time I think of you, I start to lose control. I'm not crazy, what else can I do? I'm uncontrollably in love with you. I'd jump out of the window if you would break my fall.
I like that. But it is like, if you've ever been in a band and it's like, we need to write a song, and it's like, that's like 6 different ideas all sort of glued together, and you go, yeah, that works. That works. That'll do. Sorry? You all right, George? which is going to jump up on you and hurt you. He uses claws.
Yes, he is. Oh, gently, George, please.
Can we see? Because the EastEnders would do every
Didn't
now
they
and then
have a cast song?
Yeah.
I'm sure Shane Ritchie would have incorporated some sort of sing along.
Oh, here we go. The EastEnders Christmas Party. This is what we want. EastEnders Christmas Party. This was the most incredible bit of television I've ever seen in my life. Is this the
I remember watching this. I am also a former tap dancer. And yes, they can work, but they won't sound good on tarmac. They sound crap.
That's what you say. Do we have... All right.
Happy Christmas, your birthday, break.
All right. Okay.
Not again.
I am...
Music plays all night. Little lights will be going up.
Is he doing... He's not doing an accent there, is he? Let's not find out. Oh, God. Hang on. Sorry.
Hey, Minty, you ready?
Minty.
Yeah. Carl? Yeah.
This doesn't count, but...
Yeah, well, don't blame us if it blows up, eh?
Maybe it does count.
That's it.
Yeah, please don't break it. Yeah? It's my most precious thing in the whole wide world.
And this will be his greatest moment.
Hello, Wolfie. It's Christmas!
Doing a dealing.
Sure. You can hold a note.
What the bleeding hell are you playing at?
Tell you what, girls.
He's taking the piss. He should do it straight.
Yeah.
My kids used to go to... My eldest used to go to the same nursery as his kids.
But it's very cold and it's a multitude from the end.
Okay. Barry at the Bowls, I'm being reminded. This is... Can you guess... Don't look at the screen, right? I want you to see if you can guess, Catherine, what song he sings.
Sean Williamson.
Sean Williamson. It's at the Bowls. Don't look at the screen.
At the Bowls?
He's singing at the Bowls. So what inspirational song do you think Sean Williamson would sing to inspire the Bowls?
Like Don't Stop Me Now, something?
Brothers and sisters.
Whoa!
When they insist we're just not good enough. But we know better. You're gonna look them in the eyes and say,
I'm gonna bowl it anyway. I'm gonna bowl it anyway.
we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
Key change.
Because there's something inside so strong.
It's a song about apartheid, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong.
They're loving it.
She's thinking, I preferred it back in the day, actually.
So wrong.
I'm sure she doesn't. I'm sure she's a lovely lady.
I don't think... They're wondering what the relevance is to bowls.
They're off. She's smuggling some bowls. Here we go.
Loving
it.
Something inside so strong.
Hey, Josie boy.
There's something inside so strong. There's something inside so strong.
If he keeps on like that, it's going to pop
I
out.
know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong. So
I've met him as well. What a lovely bloke. And then someone tweeted this recently, and he replied going, you found the video of me doing that. It was just seemed like the thing to do at the time. He's a lovely bloke. Yep, that sums it up.
There's something inside so strong.
I mean, those little kids already are losing being at the bowls with grandma.
Something. I mean, some song to pick.
So strong. Something inside so strong.
Enjoy the bowls, everybody. Have a great day.
Don't be racist. Peace.
Thank you. Have a great afternoon. Cheers.
I think someone's done a funny on.
There's something inside.
Barry performs live at Trump inauguration.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. There's something inside so strong. There's something inside so strong. Something inside so strong. Thank you. Have a great afternoon. Cheers.
Who's Sharon Benson? We'll have a little look. I don't know if this will count. I don't recognise her. Not a clue. Right. Do you have any others?
That spring to mind?
Do we have any others?
And it's got to be EastEnders first, then the music, not the music first, then EastEnders.
No.
Patsy Palmer, did she? I don't think she did she?
No.
I saw her on The Masked Singer. She was all right.
I've done some stuff with Patsy. She's nice. Oh, what was Sophie Lawrence's song?
Oh.
Sophie Lawrence. She did one. It was like, wasn't it? Right.
Love's Unkind. Oh, God. Oh, I remember this.
Peter Dean will try next. Thank you, Stu Clark.
Oh, dear. This dance routine. Step, touch, step, touch, step,
One,
touch,
two,
step,
three,
touch.
This whole musical career is being sold on her eyes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only thing that's carrying this very limp
We
tune.
discussed earlier how Nick Berry was surfing on cue.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
It sells. She's not a terrible singer. Terrible mimer.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, I remember this. This is good. Great. This is a great song.
It's a cover, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cause he's not
Guys, can we get some bras for the backing dancer, please, guys?
And I think that was the point.
Oh, Peter Dean. I'm sure Peter Dean had a single. I'm
Was it
sure
called
he did.
Hello Treacle?
Oh, Tweakle. I could be wrong. Pete Beale.
Oh my God!
Treacle, the Pete Beale. No,
no,
that's not by
Mickey
him.
Take.
Oh, he looks like my dad there. God, he looks like my dad in that.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be good. The lyric, I can see the lyrics. So let's have a little listen.
Pete Beale used to be in EastEnders. He owned a market stall. He sold his fruit and veg there. All in all, he had a ball. He had one thing that he used to say when he packed his wares to sell. When a customer came to his stall, he was often heard to yell. All right, Twinkle. 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 All right, Twinkle.
What is going on?
All right, Twinkle. All right, Twinkle.
All right, I'm being.
You get the idea.
Pete Beale can't get a ticket for the World Cup. That rings a bell. Pete Beale's funeral. That's right, Peter Dean. No, can't see anything here. Right, I think. No, Samantha Janus does not count. I think we may have reached
Peak Enders.
Peak Enders. I think we have. I think we have. I think we have. Unless anybody can suggest anything else in the chat. Done, Sid Owen. Cut time terrapin. Where were you? Mike Reed doesn't count. June Brown.
I had a CD that my housemates gave me when I was at university. Mike Reed Sings. It was great. I mean, it was awful, but it was great.
Yeah. We did the Little Fishes, didn't he? No, we did the Ugly Duckling.
I don't know. On mine, one of my favourite ones was him doing King of the Road. Trailer for sale or rent.
He did the Ugly Duckling.
Did he?
Oh, it's a great version of the Ugly Duckling. Him and Danny Kaye. Mike Reid.
Really?
Ugly Duckling. Yeah. I loved this when I was a kid. This is great. This is huge.
There once was an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown.
Bran. Oh, you can't see, can you?
So many words went, oi! Oi, mush!
Mush.
Yo, you! Move your Harris.
Move your Harris.
This is your language, though, isn't it?
Yes, these are my people.
And a waddle and a quack and a flurry of eyes.
God, I could smell the Rothmans.
Yeah.
There he went, waddle, all on his own, thinking he was using the wrong soap or something. This poor little ugly duckling went wandering far and near.
Hand puppets feebly at the front there.
Said to his face, here, do us a favour. Get out of here. Got the boat race. What a prawn. I can't stand it.
What a prawn. What's this? Someone sent me a link here. What's this link? Is this link anything useful? We've done Anita Dobson. Okay, Michelle Gale, yep. Sid Owen. Yep. Martine, yep. Priya Kalidas. Don't know who that is. Sean Maguire. Nick Berry. Tish Dean, Paul Medford. Yeah, we've done all of these. Tom Watts, Peter Dean. But it's not there. We can't. Sophie Lawrence.
Where's the song's name?
Can't get a ticket for the World Cup, which I just typed in.
Yeah.
So you've sent us a list of all the songs that we've done.
It's nice to know we've been thorough.
That means we have won. Catherine, talk to me about Summer's Way Solution. It's their last week with us tonight, which means we've got some spaces coming up. Not next week, though, because we've got Vids and we've got the Survivalist computer game, latenighalternative@gmail.com if you want us to advertise it.
Summer's Way Solutions can sort out anything you want to bin, basically. So whether you've got a big business or a small one, whether your arrangements are complicated at the moment, whatever. I know that some people are farming out different kind of waste to different companies because it's all very kind of complicated. It needn't be. They're your one-stop shop. Give them a shout. 0333 577 7442. Have a chat with them. They reckon... little chat with them, could save you money and definitely make you greener.
Also, they make you feel better because they're nice people.
Yeah.
Well, no, so what's your problem? Poseidon Safety Management, Nick and his team, including Zeus the dog who's scared of cats, are making Devon and Cornwall a whole lot safer. Also, I think Nick's he's going insane on Twitter. You should follow him at Poseidon Safe because it's the beef between him and
Gregorian.
Because that's crackling in my ear.
Is it?
Yes, it is. So stop it. Loose connections, dodgy solenoids, reverse the polarity. We don't need this, do we?
No.
It's kicking off between him and Gregorian. So I would go and check those guys out.
Before they wreck themselves.
Before they wreck the mic. But basically, here's something that Poseidon Safety Management did. A local nursery, like Kiddy's nursery, was broken into a couple of weeks ago. And Poseidon went and said, we'll do some free patrols for you. Because they could have gone and said, hey, we'll do some discounted patrols. But they went and did some free stuff. So, thank you, Poseidon Safety Management, at Poseidon Safe on Twitter, Poseidon Safety on Facebook. Big up the Gregorian.
Right up. Family law solicitors that will not make it any more dramatic than it already is. They will try and calm things down because you guys are going to be mum and dad once the divorce is over. They will not create any further conflict with your ex, and they will try and make sure that, you both get through it in terms of, I don't know, respect, sanity, and doing what's the best for the kids, which is fundamentally you both want, right? So it's Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors, gelaw.co.uk.
And finally, 34sp.com. They've been running competitions Just go to 34sp.com now, right? They're running competitions. You saw me enter it earlier on. You ain't got to do anything. You put in your email, you click on follow them on Twitter, go to their Facebook page.
They're giving away loads of great stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Also, if you fancy turning your idea into a website, 34sp.com are giving away 3 months free with the code TLNA at the moment. Yes. They will host your website. They specialise in WordPress. If it all sounds a bit complicated, they will hold your hand through it. Give them a shout. They
are good people and they pay the living wage. And, you know, all everyone's worried about, do I go to work? Do I know? Their workers were told ages ago, don't come in this year. Work, obviously. That'd be insane not to. But don't come in this year. You stay at home. 2021... then we'll have a little chat. So 34sp.com, I've entered the competition. I'm telling you, don't enter the competitions because then it improves my chances of winning. So thank you very much indeedly doodly. All right, I'm going to come to an end because I'm absolutely shattered.
This is a lot longer than we thought we were going to do.
We're going to do an hour. So, there you go. Yeah. So there are no others. We've done all of the EastEnders records.
Yeah, look, there are other records that have been made by people who've been in EastEnders, but sometimes they were made beforehand. So you got people like
I'm intrigued now. Where is Sophie
Martin Kemp or who else? Wendy Richards did one before she went on EastEnders. Who else? Loads of them. But that doesn't count. It's got to be using EastEnders as the push-off point.
Oh, Sophie Lawrence is the same age as me. I don't know why that surprises me. It's weird, isn't it? Sophie Lawrence, I think I probably had a little crush on her. Lawrence's was in Cadfael, Neil Morrissey's girlfriend in the sitcom Men Behaving Badly.
Gosh.
See, here's the thing, right? Really successful career. But and I find myself doing it, even though I know it's not the case. You don't see them for 10 years, you think, must have failure. Well, no. They've had this really successful career, and to sustain that for any period of time is an achievement.
It doesn't suit everyone, and for everyone, it's for some people. For some people, it's not the beginning and end of things, is it? Yeah. Show business. Yeah, exactly. They get fed up with it.
It's good because it's bloody stupid. It's a bloody stupid, rubbish business, and I hate it. Right, on that bombshell, let's go and find somebody to raid. Let's go and find someone to raid, shall we? Have big numbers tonight.
Yeah.
We need to talk about relapsing more often. Just a joke.
Let's not.
That's a joke.
Well, we can talk about it, but let's not experience it.
No, why we don't want that, do we?
Infinity.
We don't want that. To infinity and beyond. That's what we want. Let's go for just chatting. What's talk shows and podcasts first, please. I never quite know.
Look at this.
Low to high. Now, some of these are streaming on another service, so they're not really. Ride along live. Crippled after gunshot to my spine. What? What is this?
Patricia Cornwall, thank you. Okay, all right.
Okay, so a lot of these things,
thank you so much, guys.
It's streaming on another service as well as. So let's not do that. So let's go to browse and let's go to just chatting. Oh, there's us.
Oh yeah, look.
Captain Sexy presents Viewer Game Night in Sexy Town.
Oh. Won't you take me to
Sexy Town?
It's only got 14 people in it so far.
It's only up to 69.
Sexy Town. Population 14.
I love these adverts.
Pringles has entered the game.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Delilah. Oh.
Pepsi sucks. Stop calling me Jay. Jay!
Oh, I like this. Is it Mike Love?
It is Mike Love. Right, we're going to go and raid Mike Love. Play nice. This looks like fun. This is going to make his night. This is going to blow his mind.
Pepsi invaders.
Please, everyone go in. Everyone go in and click follow. It will blow his mind. Just when you think you've seen it all on Twitch, welcome to Sexy Town. I'm a raging sex tornado of pure entertainment. A pro wrestler based in Ireland. President, Governor and Mayor of Sexy Town. Captain of the SSH Shagalot. Booker for the Pleasure Lounge.
I have no idea what happened there.
Okay, here we go. This is going to be great. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
You deserve to lose? Why do I deserve to... Tell me what? I've never... Hey! Oh!
There we go.